But let's move on to this is an off-brand pick, and I wanted to pick this one. Damien, this is a bit of a throwback pick. I got this from a particular list.
Mm-hmm.
Ken Fisher. Do you remember Ken Fisher?
Yeah, sounds. Yeah, I will remember in 10 seconds when you tell me.
So Ken Fisher is from Fisher Investments.
Yeah.
And he had a little bit of a run-in late last year, with some words that he said.
Right.
The run-in was with the words. I think he gets a little bit of a bad rap for talking about female genitals. Here are the quotes.
Oh, yes. Remember. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
And these are quotes that he said in front of strangers at a conference, like live on stage. Quote, I mean, the most stupid thing you can do, which is what every mutual fund firm in the world always did, was to brag about performance in a direct mail piece, which is a little like walking into a bar if you're a single guy and you want to get laid and walking up to some girl and saying, hey, you want to have sex? Also followed by, quote, I don't know if I could, but if I was 30 years old and I had to do it over, I'd have more sex while I could. Once you get older, you're like a Christmas tree. You're firm once a year and your balls are just for decoration.
Oh, Jesus.
And also said
Speaking of Jesus,
that he, quote, he likened getting new clients as, quote, trying to get into a girl's pants, which he immediately followed to clarify by saying, I don't want you to confuse me with Epstein, a woman's pants. So not a girl's pants, a woman's pants. Okay?
Right.
So he's not Jeffrey Epstein.
Where is this leading, Matt? Where are we going with this?
Also tweeted, I'm going to ask you whether you want to buy Callaway Golf, which is the company we're going with. That's his
Oh, my
pick.
God. Callaway Golf? You asked me if I want to invest in a golf company? Oh, my God.
Also tweeted in response to the fact that employees don't leave because of money, like when employees leave a company, he tweeted, that is a general theory, but if you have sex with them, they either leave a lot faster or a lot slower. All depends. Huh? Risky business, LOL. That was his tweet.
Whoa.
Okay.
How old is this guy again?
I don't know, he's like 60 something. I don't know.
Right. Age they all are. Yeah.
So we're not investing with Fisher Investments or in Ken Fisher. Right. We're going to test whether or not that guy's investment idea is something that is palatable to you, even though it's his idea. Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Callaway Golf is one of his small cap picks. And the reason why they picked them is basically everyone started golfing during the pandemic. It's probably the safest sport for social distancing. There was a massive uptick in sales during the pandemic.
That's a shame.
Because you can go outside and you can play, you can wear a mask and it's no big deal. It's one of the few sports you can wear a mask and actually do the sport. Hey, you like being in like Scotland and Ireland. Isn't this what they play there? Right? Like this is like rolling green hills.
Yeah. My people are hung over there. Yeah, you're right.
And just to round out Callaway, Damien, you wanted to buy Starbucks last week because they had one black chairwoman, but I'd actually
the only keep going.
I'd argue that it's even more unexpected to have any women of leadership at a golf company.
Okay, and who are they?
And they have one. Not only do they have one woman on the leadership team, but the chair of the nominating committee is a black guy. How often does that happen? That like never happens in golf.
Right. Like Tiger Woods, right?
Tiger Woods is that's trailblazing 5 years ago.
It's an uphill battle, Matt. You'd have to bring a lot more to the table to get me to invest in this.
They're
company.
A-rated by MSCI ESG.
Oh, wow!
So they actually have above average ESG.
What does that even mean, though? Isn't it like MSCI? Isn't it like there's 6 A's, quadruple A, quintuple A, double A,
Look, triple
sub
B.
A?
All you need to know is triple B is the middle, and they're above the middle. That's all that matters. They're above average, right? And according to a Google Trends search for the words golf tutorial, golf clubs in Callaway, they all hit 5-year highs this summer. And with the holidays coming, what better thing to do than order your Callaway golf clubs on Amazon? It's going to happen. So I'm pitching, you're buying a short-term buy through midsummer of next year, Callaway golf. Anybody in?
Wait, before I let Emma answer, what do they do? They make golf clubs, not like actual horses.
Well, they did say in their investor presentation that they are a technology-enabled company that makes golf clubs. Technology-enabled. Apparently, they're working on like VR golf games and things so you can practice your swings. And they're actually competing with like Nike and Adidas for clothes because so many fat white guys like to wear Callaway clothes. So,
well, speaking of sweaty fat white guys, is the soon-to-be former diaper-wearing president, does he use Callaway gear? Do we know?
Excellent question. I'm not sure. I'm sure if he does, it's probably Trump branded, though.
Okay, that's true. I'll let Emma really go deeper on this one because my answer is very simple. It's just no. I can't. I like golf. I hate golf more than anything.
So we're not playing fundamentals at all. We're not going. No, future trends.
I don't do golf. I think, and plus, come on, you know me so well. You buttered me up with Ken Fisher stories. Like I couldn't say yes to anything after that.
An F you to Ken Fisher would be buying Callaway golf despite him.
I can't do it. It ruins me. Go ahead, Emma.
Okay. While I'm speaking, I'm going to keep a very light and pleasant tone so that I don't start angrily yelling and lecturing, as is my habit when golf is the subject of discussion.
Thank you, Emma.
So my answer is going to be a no.
Yes.
I hate absolutely everything to do with golf.
Yes.
It is historically classist and racist and sexist. And in most states,
these are trailblazers. The black guy on the nominating committee. That's a trailblazer.
That's great.
Yeah.
Glad he's making his money. Not glad he's supporting an industry that wastes so much water, is a horrible use of land. Like imagine how much like low income housing or whatever could be built on the extreme amounts of land that golf courses require.
Or just a park, or just a trail.
Just a public frigging park, green space, whatever, that you don't get yelled at for walking across because it's private property.
Matt, I think Matt's just trolling us.
Oh, absolutely. Matt was he knows perfectly well that
really
my father, who I adore, plays golf.
Oh,
and I tell him every single day that if I could wipe the golf off the face of the earth, I would do it, and I wouldn't care if he was sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a no.
See, this is close to home.
Sorry, Father Damakosh, but that's
it makes him sound like Santa Claus.
It does.
I will admit, though, I don't know if this makes me a hypocrite, but I will admit that pretty much every family vacation, especially when our kids were younger, we always played mini golf. So does that make me a hypocrite?
Callaway, unfortunately, does not make mini golf clubs. So
okay. That's the only golf I've ever done.
You think you're in the clear with that one?
I've actually never swung a golf club before, so I don't even know.